تست تست تست. زين. ليتس جو بيبي. من زمان عن الويتشر، من زمان عن الويتشر. طبعا شريت ب$50 بس شو نسوي عاد يعني، تستاهل اللعبة. شنو عندنا؟ مانيوال سيفنج اخر شيء. جبح جبح. بقعد العب لين الليل ماني بقايم. اه يلا يا جيرالت، يلا يا جيرالت انزل لي راس بلي. حتى هو يكح. طيب طيب طيب. في غلط، في غلط انا سويته يوم لعبت المين ستوري، انه قعدت العب المين اوبجيكتيف والسكندري في اشياء سحبت عليها. فلما تسحب على السكندري وش يصير؟ لما تسحب على السكندري يصير عليها فيل، يصير خلاص ما يمديك ترجع تلعبها. فالحين راح العب اي سكندري متاح. كيف نفتح هذا؟ نسيت وين كويست. طيب وش ذا؟ اوكي كلها جونت. لا ما نبي الجونت شكرا. قلت اذا فون ايفرك ما نور. اوكي
In a hurry. Long live Radovid. In a hurry.
طيب نسيت التحكم انا.
Rudania.
خل نشوف الانفنتري حقتنا. طيب خل نروح كم فلوسنا؟ خل نروح نبيع السيوف. صح هذا الباب مقفل. تشتري سيوف؟
Greetings again. So, you got a job for me, an interesting one.
لا ابغاك تشتري مني
Show me what you have in stock.
سلام يا قرد والله ايش اتصالك. طيب هذا سيلفر سورد ابو كلب. اوه لحظة. اوكي خلاص راح. واو. والله السيوفي غالية. طيب اذا هذا الدمج اكثر ليش ما انا بحاطه؟ وش ذا؟ طيب ما لنا الا هذا.
So long.
خلينا نحط البولت هذا. هذا كم سعره؟ 42. ما عنده. او عنده والله اتوقع انه مو بعنده بس ما علينا. اوه صح عندي حصان. تعال يا حصان.
Move it.
Your kind spreads disease. Defeatism and desertion. Choked to death on 3 pounds of steam.
I've still got it.
Hey-ya.
Let's go روش. Let's go.
Mighty rusty, is covered in creepers. Need
fair.
another way in.
Yes. Find a way to get inside the manor. Okay. I found the way.
Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick. You there?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me after.
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example.
والله نسيت كل الوحوش. يبي لي اراجع.
Believe me.
يبي لي اراجع البيس 3.
Foglets. Oh, sweet mother, my little, why did I ever come here?
Good question. What are you doing here?
Good question. What are you doing here?
See, Kendrick and me, we thought Manor's been empty all these years, full of fine things going to rot.
So you're a thief.
Thieves steal from the living. What's the harm taking from the dead? Kendrick went to open the door. I stood watch. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. Then nothing. Quiet. Called out to him, but
نسيت وش لازم نسوي الحين. هو انا جبت البيت هذاك اللي اعطاني الوشم، طلب مني اجيب بيت.
what was that?
جبت بيت وطلب
One
مني
of them
اجيب شيء
foglets you
ثاني.
spoke of?
No.
وش الشيء الثاني؟ نسيت.
Stone off my...
I'll see what that was and look for your partner. You?
Ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
Pretty sprawling, this estate.
اوه الوردة.
Flowers in this
صح
fog.
الوردة. ايه تذكرت. وش ذا؟
Fresh manure.
تذكرت يبغى الوردة اللي شمتها حبيبته الظاهر.
Water's ice cold. Mountain stream cold.
وات وش فيه هنا؟ طيب اوه هذا.
Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who.
وش ذا؟
Beehives. Well
Beehives.
maintained but dormant.
Okay.
Someone's still tending to the flower beds. No violet rose, though.
طيب.
Woods rotted completely. No violet rose here. Maybe somewhere out back.
Examine the back garden. اوكي. اخذ الوردة واسحب على كندريك بس. شكلي بسويها. اوه بسه. لا عيونك كذا يا بسه.
I'd scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That digging.
نسيت شلون اقاتل. طيب وات؟ اعوذ بالله. وش هذا هذا السيلفر سورد. اوكي. مربع مثلث صح؟ وعندنا الاكسي R2 الظاهر. خلينا نخليها اقني بس.
Prints from cleated boots, leading from the back of the garden.
قاعد يدفن كندريك.
Graves, unmarked, laid out in rows like garden beds.
شكله حفر القبور.
Hey,
يا حفر القبور.
hear me?
اندرتيكر. استلم السيف.
Another thief. Bodies mutilated.
اوه كندريك.
Who are you?
واو. يا الله. طيب دقيقة خلنا نتذكر شنو القاتل. كيف احط عليه مارك؟ واو واو واو. انا ليش حط كات كيري كات. وين اللي ابيه؟ ايه هذا اللي ابيه صح. قاعد تهيل يا ابن الكلب. شلون بسيطة ذا قاعد يهيل. اوه اذبحهم قبل لا يذبحهم هو. اوكي اقني ما تنفع. اقني ما تنفع. اكسي طيب. حتى اكسي ما تنفع. الا والله شوف. لا 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 تبي تذبحها ما في. اوكي ذبح. اوكي قاعد يهيل مني انا. قاعد يهيل مني ومنهم. لا تروحوا له. طيب خلينا نجرب قنابل. اوكي تنفع. لحال. ابي اذبح ذا يعني. ايش اللعبة الغبية ذي؟ خلاص ها مكس سلته مرة ثانية. لقد وقعت بالفخ. القم ها.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that? Oh!
Eyes or nostrils, deformed organs. Damn thing had no right to be alive.
كت عادي ياخذها.
Well, philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive, exactly.
Normally I'd be shocked, but not after what I just saw. Who are you two?
Clearly not animals. Think of us as friends of the house.
What about this thing? What can you tell me? Friend of yours?
We called him the Caretaker.
Doesn't look like any creature I've ever seen. Where'd it come from?
From very far away. He was summoned to guard Lady Iris and the home. He tended the garden, took care of unwanted guests.
Very far away? Meaning where exactly?
The name of this place would mean naught to you.
What's with the show? The pretense that you're animals. You couldn't have warned me?
No. We're obliged to maintain discretion.
So why talk to me at all?
Why? Well, we get so few chances to talk to humans, and we're curious to know what brought you.
Gonna need a better answer than that.
Later.
You know the master of the house, the owner?
Olgierd von Everec? Yes. We know him, but he left, and his wife became mistress of the house.
Great. So, Lady von Everec home? Could you announce me, say she has a guest?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave Iris just before he left.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs. Take his key. It opens the rear door.
Guess I'll make my own introductions. So, how should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves.
والراحة. اوه دقيقة طيب ما انا مستعجل. خلوت كندريك. ما كندريك ما عنده لوت. كيف انزل؟ ما علينا. اوه
A hairbrush. Floral ornamentation. Pretty.
حياكم.
What the hell?
شو اسمهم ذولي؟ نسيت اساميهم.
Gotta be careful.
شوف البيستري. نايت الريثس. وش ضعف الريس؟ سبكتر اويل والموندس. طيب سبكتر اويل. طيب الاويلز وين السبكتر اويل؟ عندي سبكتر اويل متأكد انا. ايش دعوة؟ اي هذا سبكتر ايل والمون دست. لس لوت. هلا باللوت. كلها كذب طبعا بس اوه كتابين بعد. وش قال الساين اللي هذا الساين هذا.
What the hell was that?
وش صار؟ وش صار قبل شوية؟ معقولة هالصندوق ما به لوت؟ أعوذ بالله. ممكن اطلع؟ of course.
Tidy, and everything's clean, ready for a meal to be served. Caretaker must still set the table.
يا حال. خلص الكات.
Fire damage. Interesting.
دي واي واي. يا ليل يا اخي، كنت احسب لعبة وحوش مو بلعبة اشباح. عطني الهال. وات؟ مش ما اقدر اتحرك؟ ما اقدر اسوي شيء. وات؟ ما اقدر اسوي شيء. وش صار؟ يمكن عشان مسكت الليف. يمكن عشان مسكت الليف، ليتني ما مسكته. اخ. انا متجهز وصايد جو انه بيجيني ريث. بخيل قلت شيء لعبة ولا اقدر احاربها. انا ام الخياس. هيه، مو بقاعد يأثر عليها الفخ حتى، مو بريث ذي. دقيقة ما هي ريس. طيب ذا مو بقاعد يأثر عليها. جوين. طيب خلينا نجرب جوين. اوكي جون ممتاز. ليش ما حطيت الجون لأنه اوه الحين ما اثر عليها. الحين الجون فجأة قال لا انا ما عندي. لا هو معقول والله. لا شلون ما عندي مون داست خلصت طيب. انا سويت شيء المرة الماضية ما ادري هل ضربت اللوحة ولا وش في اول مرة. فالحين الجوين خلاص ما صار. طيب خلينا نشوف الحين وين بتحدد على اي لوحة. على هذه. طيب انت اوكي نقدر نضرب اللوحة. خربت سيف مثل الذين. انا سبكتر. والله ما ادري والله ما ادري بس خلينا نشوف البيستري هل انضاف شيء. دريث اها يلعن من النص والله ما كانت تأثر فيها. سبكتر اويل اوكي نعرف. هذا النكبة اللي مسكته المرة الماضية ضغطت اكس بعدين صار لي التليبورت. لا او هذا زبد انا واحد منهم. لا 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 هذاك. يب هذا النكبة. اوه ما طلع فايبر. اوكي
Bed chamber. Iris was supposed to be here. Gotta be her. Damn it.
معلش معلش يا باشا.
You wish to see her? Here she is.
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
How did she die? Don't see any wounds, evidence of a fight.
Her heart burst.
Meaning what? A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
Find that hard to believe.
Yet that's precisely what happened. One day Iris locked the front door, lay down here and died. From grief, from loneliness.
Oh.
The deeper I get into this, the more I gotta wonder. Why are you even helping me?
We were summoned to serve Iris von Everec. Our mistress died, but that did not free us from her service.
Got it. You want to leave this place, leave these bodies?
Surprised?
No, not at all. Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady von Everec has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Good dog.
اصبر لا تروح باقي ما لوتنا المكان. مستعجل. كنداري والله اني كنداري.
Lovely couple.
آه. Fine. منقز. هوب. احيانا ودك اني ما افكر.
She liked to sit here, but this is not a good place for a grave.
Too close to the house.
I'll keep searching.
Iris von Everett adored flowers.
But she would never want to destroy them.
All right, I'll dig the grave somewhere else.
مناسب.
This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everett have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death, worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that. I didn't know Iris von Everett, so I can't say much about her. Fate had it a stranger now lays her remains in the grave. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death. Your name's inscribed in this sketchbook. Perhaps you'd like it to be buried with you. You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself. Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you... Should I follow you? All right. What is this place?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everett.
How'd you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
strange place.
One born of Iris von Evereck's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The painted world is rife with danger.
All right, this is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say.
انا بحلم ولا بعلم؟ خاف عليك يا
Olgierd and his wife look frozen mid-motion.
One of her memories.
It is blurred, incomplete. You must restore it.
The memory's blurred.
You must search for a way to restore it. Complete it.
Wine cup, just like the one Olgierd's holding. Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land,
كان عايش سعيد
custom
ترك.
calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long, and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know, I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
My knight, you've seen to everything.
God damn it all.
المانجا ولا بوشن ورا الخرا. شراري بالزاوية. The Wraiths؟ ليش كان كاتبين Wraiths مو Wraiths ذولي؟
Medallion's humming. A wraith?
اوكي عشان كذا
No, a nightmare.
A fear crystallized, one you must now face.
يعني ريث الزبدة. انت تفلسفون علي.
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too. Just a little different than the painting. Castel Ravello. A Toussaint wine. Expensive. A lavish feast. Trying to impress the guests. Silver thread. Pearls. It all must have cost a fortune.
يمكن لازم ولا الشمعدان ولا هناك في شيء جوينت ورق ولا ايش؟
Seen this hairbrush. It was in bad shape in the real world.
طيب اتوقع خلصنا خل نروح للوحة. اوكي الشمعدانين اللي بالنص شغالة والفاير بليس شغال. هذا شغال.
These were lit in the painting, but that's not all.
هذا شغال وهذه شغالة.
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts.
Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd? Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
What? وش صار؟
So let's follow him. Not you again. Don't like this place. The bedchamber. Towel stained with blood.
bloody towel. وش في هنا؟
Blood stains. Someone washed their hands, then wiped them dry on that towel.
اوكي. نشوف الفضاء. خلينا نشوف اللوحة ونسوي زي اللوحة. طيب وش كان جالس جنب فواكه ما عليه اي دم. هذه هي الفواكه. نسوي اكزامن يمكن تغير شيء. مو بتغير شيء يعني اتضح شيء. جلاس. لحظة كان في جلاس؟ اي كان في جلاس. طيب وين كان جالس؟ اوه
Week's almost gone.
Night go.
A nightshirt. Never worn, I think.
طيب ليش انا قاعد الوز كل ذي الاشياء؟ اوكي يمكن اذا
Probably not right.
يب. لسه في اكيد لوحة ثانية. شيء كان لابس نفس الملابس. كان عنده فروت وكلاس بس. كان جالس هنا يعني ولا شيء منها عندي. ما ادري خلنا نحط الذي تعاون.
What time is it?
ذبحهم.
Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvellous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
She painted Ogier, but the details are off. Living tableau's missing something. Goblet, like the one in the painting. Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting.
Please. What? لازم نفس الفواكه.
Still not right.
طيب خلنا نبدأ من اليسار. grapes.
Living.
grapes left.
Fits, I think.
طيب بعدين الجابلتس في النص.
Maybe on this side.
والابل على اليمين عاد خلاص.
This goes here.
على اليمين مين بس.
Finally, just like the picture.
Yeah, okay.
Smile a bit wider.
Like this?
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again? Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd.
Hey. ما حطيت اليرد حط يب.
Master von Everett's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
ده في نجمة شيطان هنا.
Blood pacts, or on foreign presences.
ماني فاضي اقرا
A tome about parleying with demons. Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear though. Need chalk to fix them, then I can set out the candles. Beeswax candles.
طبشور.
The gates of mystery. Between worlds. A library of an occultist.
هو اللي سوى السمن الجني. طيب ما لقيت الطبشور، انا ابي طباشير يا اخي. كلب عندك طبشور؟
Chalk. Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles.
Place candle inside the pentagram. Place candles in the vertex of the pentagram. Place candle in the circle surround the pentagram. The vertex and the circle.
Maybe this? Nope. Botched it, I guess.
وش درى أمي ماني بساحر أنا.
What about this? Not even a fizzle.
وش دراني.
How about this?
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time! Come out at once!
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace.
أقسم بالله قليل أدب، والله إنك قليل أدب يا أولغير. الجني خذ عقله صراحة.
What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
I did not expect that.
Locked.
We must find another way out.
من وين؟ من وين؟ البينتينجز، اوكي.
a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter. Get inside. Hope you didn't let them in. They're close to death.
والله ما ادري ايش تستوي تسوي القرد صراحة بس
Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard.
جرب نشوف get inside. طيب خلنا نلحق الخط الأصفر بكل هدوء وبكل رواقة. أوه يا الله.
Iris and her father.
وش صار؟
So this is when he started smoking. Probably not right.
مين اللي يدخن؟ هذا قاعد يشرب طيب.
Probably not right. Drained to the last drop.
دقيقة. أوه لا هذا يبي كوب ما في كوب أنا تحس في كوب هذا الكوب هنا.
A beer tankard, but there was vodka in it. Probably not right.
من وين نجيب له فودكا؟
Probably not right. So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings. A knife covered in blood. Guess Olgierd got the scars on his shoulders that winter. Probably not right.
زوجته والله انها حلوة. طيب اذا ما كان يدخن ولا كان وش فيه؟
A marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd.
اقبل ما يصير عندي زي المهم خلينا نحط الكونتراكت بيد الاب نشوف.
Her father must have been holding the contract.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
What?
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
تصريفة الكحاب.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me, you shall stay here forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
Father! Father! No!
Shit.
Servants, take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
Then Von Everec ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
I wanna go upstairs. Spread you to think. Wanna make... ما نقدر نلوت بالحلم. خلاص خلنا نمشي.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
A large clay bowl. Claw scratches. Small bowl. For soup, maybe? Animal hair. Single place setting. No others on the table. Think this was yours. There we go.
وش باقي شيء؟
Probably not right.
دقيق.
A platter. Perfect match. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
Shit.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
بيعطيه الورد الحين صح؟
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
وشو؟
My dearest wife. Letters from Olgierd to Iris. Were I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade. Especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you with her. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health and remember but the good times. Olgierd.
وين الوردة طيب؟ خذ الوردة أول تكفى، خذ الوردة عشان هج. عادي عندي كات كيري كات بوشن، عندي كات بوشن. يا رب انه باقي عندي كات بوشن. حلو اوكي اذا طفى النور. مين بيتحرك الحين؟ انت. ووو 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 ووو. اها لمسته. لازم ما المسه. اوكي. مرة قوي مرة قوي. اوكي هذا يا اخي فنان ذا بالبلوك. مات. واو دقيقة كنت حق اذني يا اخي. Let's go. يا اخي مسكين ايرس، الله يلعنك اول جيت بليزر.
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place.
ترى ابوك ميت وزوجك سحب عليك. وين تبي نتكلم على سريرك؟
I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met. I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories. I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber, at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look. You buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the sketchbook on my grave, I remembered learning to draw my husband's face. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
يا قحبة ذبح أبوك. هاتيها بس.
Got a feeling the rose is important to you, more than a memento.
I remember so little. Yet when I think of my rose, I begin to recall what was. The world around me turns real, and my eyes open wide and I recognize things. Remember who I am and who I was.
Friend once told me about a case like this. Could be strong emotions that bind you to the rose, feelings we witchers call pins. They're what keeps you in this world.
Like an insect pinned in a collection case. Horrible.
Need to be honest, if I take the rose, you might cease to exist, as might the world you built around you.
And what will happen then? Shall I be free of the suffering, the sadness? Is it the void that awaits?
I don't know.
I don't wish to suffer any longer, but I fear there will be cold and darkness until there is nothing at all.
I can't take the rose.
Is it not what you came for?
Can't force Iris into oblivion. She thinks and feels still, and she's no danger to anyone but intruders.
Look at her. Look at her world. She's doomed to relive the painful past eternally. Take the rose. Show her mercy.
What should I do? What do you want me to do?
I do not know what I want. I'm so very, very afraid.
You too. You want me to take the rose, trying to convince me. Why?
We want to help Iris von Everec. And you.
Generous demons? I don't buy it. Because you are demons, right? You were to serve Iris until the end of her days. End didn't come with her death, so you were sentenced to stay in the world of her torment for all time. Can't break the contract yourselves, so you need me to do it for you. If I take the rose, Iris will cease to exist. But you'll also be freed.
You're right. But are we wrong to want that? Our intentions are pure.
We're but bit players in this tragedy. A performance has gone on too long. We can't help the mistress, and her fate no longer moves us.
Can we be blamed for simply wanting to leave the stage?
I won't decide your fate. I can't accept the rose.
Will you leave empty-handed? What about your task?
Rose stays with Iris.
So that is how it's to be. Perhaps in the years to come, another will appear to free us.
I don't know that you've chosen wisely. And though I feel no gratitude, I'll not send you away empty-handed. Look, the petal edges darken. The flower closes and I am overcome with sleep.
Good night, stranger. You must leave. The rose awaits outside this world, while I descend once more into my dream of what was.
Olgerd, I wish to be with Olgerd, to gaze into those eyes. Eyes the devil would be proud to have.
Farewell.
Whoa! Whoa!
Painting's changed. Got the violet rose there now. And Iris, ready to see her husband again.
خذ اللوحة كلها يا أخي. هذا باقي ينتظر برا. وين طلعت انا؟ هذه المقبرة. سبحان الله، المقبرة والبيت طلعوا جنب بعض.
Move it.
قصة حزينة والله. خلنا نسوي مديتيتنج شوي، نعبي. والله القصة شوي حزينة شوي.
Come on, Roach.
اوه خويانا.
Best beware of the other side of the river. One false move and you can...
وين خوينا؟
Fuck you accosting me for?
Swords up,
A witcher. What the fuck you accosting me for? Merry men.
You've been here, you've been there.
A witcher.
Folks part.
Just what I found merry men. You trouble me, Greylocks.
زبدة ان البوس خوينا بس ما ادري وينه.
A witcher.
اوه
Just what our band of merry men need.
فديتك بس. خلينا نكمل بالحصان. خلاص ما بقى شيء.
Move it.
بتمطر.
Greetings again. So, you got a job for me, an interesting one.
ايه عندي امك.
Show me what you have in stock.
يلا 20 يا رجال. ابطل انا. يا حلالي احس بجت فلوس الحين ما يدري انه برجالي 600.
So long.
2 points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draught.
Geralt, over here. Oi, watch your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Hey now, don't make me. My treats.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
You were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time, of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
Who are you, really?
Gaunter O'Dim, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
جن يعني.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That they oft desire unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Hey.
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
Okay.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, because we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared. End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand.
Okay.
That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking.
Oh!
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? I was waiting. I had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How was it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness, just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple, got it?
Aye, got it. Hold that! Your friend, the medic, she were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks.
اوه الحلوة ذيك نسيتها والله. مشار احمر.
Did you see? Bloke literally dropped dead.
He were there, alive, a moment ago.
Blind drunk he was.
تعال ببيع لك خمر.
Oh, I remember you. What'll it be?
يا اخوي ببيع لك خمر
Mind if I
زربته.
have a look?
اني ما اشرب انا. ايه هذا. والله يا انه رخيص ذا خير. طيب. شوف ايش بعد تبي تشتري، اي وش ودك تشتري يعني، تبي غليون، تبي سكينة، تبي لا هذا ببيع على ناس تقدر، تبي ملابس، تبي مالك بالسيوف. اوكي شكرا.
So long.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
شاني 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 والله اشتقت لها شاني. دعني وشاني فأنا زهراني. وين الباب؟
In a hurry.
شاني والدكبة يا شاني والدكبة.
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
وش صار؟ وش فيه؟ عامريني. وين
What
تمشين؟
happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
لا ليش؟
When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
وين؟
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Okay.
Couldn't turn him down. Just say no.
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
Can't you reconsider and stay?
Geralt, what for? The wedding, the time we've spent together, it was nice. But you have your life and I have mine. This doesn't make sense long term. You know that as well as I do.
Well, you take care of yourself.
You too, Geralt.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows it.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge.
If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
زينك يا شاني.
What do you want, Geralt?
أبي ألوث بيتك.
So how are things at the academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind?
To Radovid, there's little difference between the two.
Seems to tolerate you well enough.
Because he needs me. For now.
So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno?
Eh?
Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
طبعا الجارز ما سمعوا الخطة. اوه جامعتهم احلى من جامعتنا يا شيخ. وش دراونرز؟ اوكي احسبهم بشر. وش اللي ذبح الدراونرز؟ Macrophage oil. اوه والله يا هو يفيد. دقيقة ما لوتهم يا الله.
Geralt! Psst. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line.
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor
نصت
Shakespeare's house
للحارس
is at
عشان
the end of the
يعطيها
street.
الحبل واضحة.
Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right.
برجع لتس.
Be seeing you.
خلاص الحين داخل عادي احس صح؟ يا اخي ما هم بيذبح الحراس. اوه ويتش هانتر لا عادي خلينا نلعن والدين.
Let's do this quick.
Whoa, let's go. بالله كان ضروري يذبحهم.
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe?
لا لا تطيح، اقسم بالله بيجلطني بتحركاته. لا. اوب معليش. معليش، العذر والسماحة، كنت ابي اكسر الباب بس كسر بضيع البيت. في كتاب هناك باخذه، صدقني لا اخذه طرق. Conjunction of spheres.
Silver Larman. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like.
خلوت بعدين نبدأ examination. She who knows.
Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look in it and scream?
Yeah.
Julian Alboco's lesser key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come.
Okay. اوه باقي تحت هو. انا اقول له احس بضايع ولا شيء ثاني.
Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
أعمى.
Professor Shakeslock.
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dim. Evil incarnate.
طلع
He
demon.
didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant. But not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. But that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
Okay.
In deciphering the ancient scrawlings, I went blind. Yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and Odin, a meeting at a crossroads. A wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. Odin delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. Odin acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
يلعن شكله.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It's worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of Odin? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. Odin grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference. Die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odin at his own game.
Meaning?
Odin wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
Odin left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
ما بدا يطلع من النجمة. أعطي مفتاح. طيب الكتاب هذا ما اقدر اخذه مرة يعني. هي خذيته. اوه نسخة ثانية. اوكي. وين الحبل؟ برجع هنا يا اخي. يعني بالعقل انك ترجع من نفس المكان اللي دخلت منه، مو تروح تجربه مكان ثاني. طيب شلون اطلع؟ شلون؟ يعني بالعقل بطلع مع الباب بعدين اشوف اقرب باب مفتوح صح؟ او مع السلم ذا صح؟ Let's go. ما يسلم. Let's go. طيب كان في 2 دراونرز هنا ذبحتهم. وين اللوت حقي؟ Where is my loot? دقيقة بس خلنا لأن شاني قالت تقدر تسير عليه في بيتي صح؟ شاني's house the Witcher. شاني's clinic. طيب نفتح الخريطة بس ونحدد على بيت شاني. بنروح نشوف ايش تبغى يعني. احنا ما ندري ايش تبغى شاني الحين. ما ندري ما عندنا اي علم. طيب هذه الاربع بيوت اللي جنب بعض. هذا البيتين هذا بيت شاني. خله شوي كذا. ايه. بنسير عليها بس يعني بنشوف ايش تبغى. يعني احنا ما ندري ايش بيصير ما ندري. راح راح نسوي شوة شرعية. هنا في دراونرز ولا وش ذا؟
Such a nice old gran. Has she got a black cat? She has. Dried herbs?
شادي جيت شاني. شاني هاي. جيت قلت لي تعال وجيت. وش يس؟
Gotta say, wedding was a great idea. Rarely have a chance to rest, get away from it all. Did me good to do just that.
Oh, I'm a medic. I tend to know what I'm doing when I prescribe something.
Hope Vladimir's antics weren't too annoying.
Peculiar man. Ghost, true. But I found him likable. Wager he was a real hoot when he was alive.
Said you needed to think things over. Have you?
تكفين كلنا كيف تقعدين تكفين.
I decided you're incredibly sweet.
شكرا.
But we're better off keeping things as they were.
You're always going places, and they're likely to ship me off soon. Besides, we tried once, and you know how that worked out.
You're right. But promise to share a bottle of wine with me from time to time.
Of course. I tell you what, I'll keep one handy.
الحين طيب. ألعب معاه جوينت. يلا يا رجال جيم جوينت. ليش لا؟
Been wanting to ask you something.
Ask me now.
Will you marry me?
Just curious. You ever play Gwent?
Oh, Geralt. Geralt. Of course I play. What else is there to do come evening when one's among soldiers?
جوينت مثل شو اسمه، مثل البلوت عندنا. وش طيب ويش الرجع ذا؟ دقيقة نشوف. الرجع ذا ما نبيك. حلو، اوراقنا جبارة. حلو جدا. اوكي، لعبة اسهم. انا قوتي انا ذاتي في طيب اسهم. دقيقة. وش يسوي؟ السيج. اوكي، ما عندي شيء يبطل الاسهم. ف خلنا نلعب زيها اسهم. خلنا نلعب اسهم. لحظة، لا مو باسهم هي. سويتش. طيب خلنا نحط هذا. نخلي قوته واحد. هل تقدر تسوي له سويتش الحين ولا خلاص بس اذا حطيته؟ المشكلة ما له. حطت الديكوي بعدين بترجع بالاسهم. نظامك. طيب انا قوتي السيج، فخلني العب لحظة. خلني احط هذا. وهو. طيب خلني العب سيج ولا اسهم؟ والله ما ادري. خلني العب اسهم يا رجال. خلني العب اسهم 5. يلعن اوراقها يا شيخ. خلنا نلعب اسهم 6. ايش اسوي ذا؟ طيب خلنا نلعب اسهم. سلم الدر. خلاص باس. الحول فازت خلاص. طيب افضل شيء اسويه الحين اني اسوي باس. خلاص فازت. لحظة دقيقة، ما فازت. لا، ما ابغى العب السيج الحين. خلنا نسوي باس. فازت بذا الدور. طز. طيب العب سيج. سوت باس. طيب دام سوت باس خلنا نلعب اضعف شيء. خلها تسوي باس مرة ثانية. سوت باس. حلو. نلعب عليها ونسوي سيج عشان تحس من قوتي السيج. الحين انا قوتي السيوف. خلاص ننزل كل اوراقنا، ما في لك كذا. فازت. هاي القمي.
You're good. So good, I'd say you spend more time chatting up folk for games than you do on serious matters.
Nah, got lucky, that's all.
طيب تعطينا ورقة ولا شيء؟
Likely. But here. I dare say, a formidable card from an old friend. So you won't have to rely entirely on luck.
اوكي صادق. طيب اول جيلد فون اف. اما لها بطاقة ابن الكلب.
Finally.
After... Well...
Never... Always... See you later.
فرصة سعيدة. شاني. خلنا نشوف البطاقة اللي جتنا بس. كيف اشوف بطاقاتي؟ لحظة، لا مو من هنا، صح، من الجلوسري I think. لا مش جلوسري. أكيد لها مكان أشوف البطايق فيه، إيش دعوة. أبغى أشوف البطاقة، مسكت معي أشوف البطاقة. اوه دقيقة، لا مو من هنا، صح من هنا. والله لها بطاقة والله. يا الله. طيب انا ببطاقة لي شلون؟
Such a nice old gran. Has she got a black cat?
يلا فرصة سعيدة يا شاني. ودي انها تقعد صراحة يعني، بس تبي تسافر خلها تسافر. اوكي.
Come on now.
دقيقة قبل ندخل نشوف إذا في secondary objects. كلها جوينت.
That's it, Roach. Hey-ya!
Ah. اوكي عندي بطاقة لك. ديت.
Strange choice of locale.
Look,
guess there's a reason for it.
Place like any other. Could easily have met somewhere else.
Yet we've met here. And something tells me that's not purely coincidental. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled your third wish.
What is this?
A canvas. And on it, your house, your wife, and the rose you gave her that day.
This is not what I asked for.
Phrased your wish wrong.
Not the first time. And it's been my downfall. So beautiful. She looks alive.
She is.
She is, in a way. Iris painted this, then entered it.
What? How?
Think she missed you. The real you. She wanted the pact to expire, so you could be yourself again. How you were before, no matter the price.
Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. So glad to see everyone's pleased. How do you feel, Von Everett? A little less troubled? Lighter on the heart?
Or dim? What do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes, and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Boss, you cheated me.
I never cheat.
Wait.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
What's happening?
You wish to play, so let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all three go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
Yeah.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me.
Mraya.
What am I?
مراية سهلة.
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out.
Find
Ready?
you.
Let's begin.
أنا أعرف إنه مراية طيب خلاص يعني جاوبت عليك يا أخي.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
خلاص جاوبت عرفت إن المراية لازم ألقاه.
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world, my rules.
Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin. Something that repeats all I do? Maybe an echo? Echo.
No dice. You can't possibly ogle an echo.
Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin, cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin. Damn it, what are you?
مراية. واضح اسمه يعني مانو اوف ميرورز اكيد.
What is it about swords that turns men into utter fools when they see one for the taking? Through howling winds, pouring rain, with their life hanging by a thread. Which reminds me, time is running out.
Children delight in... Children and young folk like swings. Could be scary to old folk, too. Doesn't fit the other verses, though. To all things and men I appertain, yet by some I'm shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane. But no blow can harm me, cause me pain.
You're doing...
What could that be?
Remember. As I see it, you will never find me. Never.
Family tune. To all I appertain, by some am shunned and disdained. Could be family, I guess.
La.
Wouldn't match much else in the riddle, though.
Repeat the riddle.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep.
Mirror.
Mirror.
So this is where you're hiding.
Oh, يا ابن الكلب.
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
اها لقيتك. بتطيح الحين تحت صح؟
Doing that forever.
Care to wager on it? Point for me.
هناك في واحدة.
I'll still get you.
So you say, yet I wait and wait and nothing.
وش صار؟
Gotta be some mirror here you won't shatter.
Seek and ye shall find.
Doing that forever.
Care to wager on it?
اقسم بالله لعبة وسخ، والله ان لعبة قليل ادب. خلاص.
Point for me. Game over.
وش جيم اوفر؟ وش جيم اوفر؟ كسر كل المرايا الان شكله. What?
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out. What is it about swords that turns men into utter fools when they see one for the taking? Through howling winds, pouring rains, moonlight hanging by a thread. Which reminds me, time is running out.
وين البيت؟
Really, Geralt? Unable to resist a few shiny coins? I truly expected more of you. Especially since time is short. Oh, awful. You're doing terribly. Remember, you can always give up. As I see it, you will never find me. Never.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
Come Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
طيب معلش افتح اليوتيوب شوي. معلش افتح اليوتيوب. شو اسم الكوست؟ whatsoever a man mirror. اوكي استخدم في سبل استخدمها الارض. اوكي نشوف هل نقدر نحط الارض الحين على طول ولا لازم نكسر المرايا. بس الاحتياط خلينا نمر من جنبها.
So you say, yet I wait and wait and nothing.
نكسر هذا بعدين نجي بالارض هنا. اوكي ليتس جو. لا تكون المويه.
Gotcha. Smokok, tylko klasy ła. Szelkonia pomigę. Ara.
Ara, ara.
Be gone. You've lost.
Got you, bitch. شكرا يوتيوب.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern. No care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect.
What did you wish for, طيب?
I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through in doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mirror took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
زوجتك باقي موجودة.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
لا تنقز.
You've handled tougher situations. You'll figure this one out. Got a company of faithful comrades waiting. Got a home, your fortune.
No. I cannot live as I did before.
So what'll you do?
I don't know. But one thing's clear. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Islam!
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
ما تقصر.
Ow!
Sorry.
أول مرة يطلع دم.
You needn't be. I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
Damn. Wow. والله اكسبانشن رائع رائع جدا. اوه مسمي على اسم حبيبته زوجته. Damn. طيب يعني شوية تدخل ليفل 38 واخذ ان شاء الله. دام. خلاص خلصنا. شو هذه كلها فيلد. اوكي باي.